Wagwan, everyone, as we would say back home. Hello, my name is Alexandria Miller, and I am a Jamaican American writer, lifelong student, currently pursuing my PhD in Africana Studies, and lastly, the founder and host of Strictly Facts, a guide to Caribbean history and culture. I'm passionate about a few things, namely music, education, and community building, and all of that work has ultimately led me to creating Strictly Facts. It also previously led me to being named as one of the 30 under 30 Caribbean American emerging leaders by the Institute of Caribbean Studies in 2018, and also has been recognized through my work with the Global Jamaica Diaspora Youth Council. Produced by Caribbean podcast agency Breadfruit Media, I officially launched Strictly Facts in January of this year as a podcast, community network, and educational platform that discusses a range of topics on Caribbean history, namely connecting a number of topics like history, politics, and activism to our rich contemporary music and popular culture. My goal for creating Strictly Facts has been to learn with and alongside Caribbean people, both in the region and in our diasporas, learning about all the things that make us both similar and unique, while making sure that our voices are central to our stories and making this knowledge accessible for all populations, regardless of background. Creating Strictly Facts has definitely pushed me out of my comfort zone. As a writer, as I mentioned, that has been my primary way for communicating my thoughts and ideas. So podcasting has definitely put me in all new territory. I've learned a lot about social media engagement, computer editing, and things of that nature, which has probably been the biggest one. But it's also enabled me to expand my reach beyond just, who has access to my blog or things of that nature, but who really can listen to the things that we're talking about. It's also enabled me to have conversations with people, across different oceans and lakes and things of that nature, and the Caribbean Sea, of course, which has been a great opportunity to be able to learn more from each other with one another and really talk about Caribbean history in inventive and accessible ways. When I'm not podcasting, I am a women's historian, so it's only natural that women's voices play a central role in my creation of Strictly Facts. One thing that has, been definitely disheartening to me as a historian is realizing that women's voices often go overlooked or are overshadowed for more male-driven narratives. And that only gets further complicated when you're talking about women of color and especially Black women in a lot of the stories I write or things I study as a historian. And so as such, not only is Strictly Facts founded, hosted, and produced by Black women, but I've ensured that I've uplifted Caribbean women's voices to Caribbean history throughout my discussions on the podcast, as well as their opinions and perspectives as guests on the show, of course. And it's through this work that I aim to reflect a Caribbean that is inclusive, strong, and centers women's movements and viewpoints as critical to who we are as a people and as a culture. If you'd like to check out episodes of Strictly Facts, a guide to Caribbean history and culture, we are on your favorite podcast platform. We are on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, and on Apple Podcasts, as well as many more. So be sure to check us out there every other Wednesday. We are also online on our website at strictlyfactspod.com and on social media at strictlyfactspod on Instagram and Facebook, and at strictlyfactspd on Twitter. So little more, I look forward to hopefully dialoguing with you and chatting Caribbean history with you soon, and we hope you enjoy. Thank you.